The UK's nearest supervolcano hit by the strongest earthquake in 40 years. Now I'm talking about this because I'm one of those watchmen who keep my eye very closely on supervolcanoes. My favorite obviously being Yellowstone. Supervolcano goes off. It impacts the entire world. A volcanic area so active it could put Europe into a new ice age if it erupts was struck by a major earthquake yesterday. Those living nearby felt tremors strongly as the quake hit at a very shallow depth. Very bad news. With items actually flying off shelves in shops and sending people out into the street. Campi Flegrei near Naples in southern Italy is the UK's nearest supervolcano, eagerly monitored by scientists as it shows signs that it's gearing up to blow. A lot of these volcanoes are going to go in this final week. Last night's tremor, which struck at 8:10 p.m. local time with the town of Pozzuoli as its epicenter, measured 4.4 on the magnitude scale, the strongest measured for decades. It was part of a seismic storm, which is when a lot of earthquakes hit back to back over a very short period. And over 48 hours, there were more than a dozen seismic events of more than 2.0 magnitude and higher. A study published in Nature last year looked at how Camp Flegrei is becoming more active and describing how the unrest is changing the structure of its crust. Our new study confirms that Campi Flegrei is moving closer to rupture, said the lead author, Professor Christopher Kilburn. Interesting name there, don't you think? Kill by burning. Unlike a typical volcano that looks like a mountain, Campi Flegrei is a depression, 12 to 14 kilometers across. Around 360,000 people live on its roof, which means all of them are going to go, with another 800,000 just outside the roof. It is the closest active volcano to London, less than 2,000 kilometers by road. These things are going to start popping off. And when you look at details like this, all those people, 360,000 people, are living on the depression that is going to pop. That's just horrifying. It'll be depressing. It's crazy. People don't realize the magnitude of what is coming when all these volcanoes start popping off in the years ahead. Pray for people, for their eyes to open and their hearts of stone to become hearts of flesh, and for workers to be sent into the field and more people to be preaching the gospel, handing out Bibles, giving out tracts, and living for Jesus as loudly and widely and proudly as we can while we still have time. God bless. Keep looking up. Shalom.